We built the dashboard for you to see all the most important information in one page. You can always collapse this menu on the left side if you want more room on the page by clicking up here. And let's walk through the dashboard. On the top left, you've got the year that you have games entered. So if I had games from 2025, I could toggle that here, and it's going to show you your positions. And this is for all the games that you have done or you are scheduled to do. So you can see plate, bases, solo, and then it'll give you your total. This is your income, and the pending is all the games you've been assigned and the games you've completed but not yet paid on. And then you have obviously paid, and then that should be the total right there of all your potential income plus what you've been paid. Now you've got your upcoming schedule, and you can search that schedule for specific schools if you'd like to, or teams, or locations, or even partners right up here. The game information is going to have the date, the day, the date, the time, what sport it is, because maybe you've got multiple different sports you do. Maybe you've got some overlapping baseball and football, so on and so forth. But it'll have a little icon for the sport. Right now, we're just covering baseball and softball. And it's going to have who the two teams are that are playing, the location, the organization, and the distance, and then your position, and then your partner's position. So for me, I'm doing this one solo. So plate umpire and plate umpire me are the same. So let's go to financial analysis. Ignore the numbers, but these are essentially average pay per game. So it's only going to average games you've been paid. So if you have games that you have done for free, it will not include those because we don't want to distort your paid game totals. So it only counts games you've actually been paid on or going to be paid on. And then the hourly rate, again, ignore that amount for now. But the hourly rate is going to be the average of how much you've been paid divided by the hours. And the hours are going to include your game time and your drive time. So if you made $100 and your game time was 5 hours, you would make $20 an hour. But then if you add travel time to that, it's another 5 hours, and it's 10 hours. You only make $10 an hour. So the effective hourly is a combination of drive time and game time. Your mileage tax savings it's going to be a calculation of your tax rate and your mileage. And so you have to make sure you set your rates by clicking here, and then you set the your tax bracket essentially, and then the mileage amount, which is universal for tax purposes. I believe for 2026, it's 72.5 cents a mile. So you would click there to set those. And we have a pretty cool mileage analysis, which is, how many different games were you 0 to 20 miles? How many games were you 21 to 50? So this gives you an idea of sort of your travel amounts and ranges. Last part of the dashboard is your organizations. Organizations are simply the groups that you do games for. So I do games for TSSAA, Tennessee, for official high school and middle school games. And then I have another umpire group I do games for. And I have another one I've done it for. So mine for the year will probably have 3 or 4 sections, and that's your organization. So that's a quick tour of the dashboard. Don't forget up here, you can toggle by year. You can also import a bunch of games or go right here to add an individual game. And we'll talk more about how to add games in another video.